Hello and welcome. I'm Emily Kyle, registered dietitian nutritionist, certified holistic cannabis practitioner, and author over at emilykylenutrition.com. And today I am sharing with you my guide on cannabis for sleep. Are you struggling with falling asleep and staying asleep and desperate to try a new solution? Look no further than my guide on using cannabis for sleep. Here you will learn about the different cannabinoids, methods, and dosages that can help you find more restful sleep. If you're here today, I might already know a few things about you. You're frustrated with another week plagued by sleepless nights. Despite implementing all the advice, getting that good 8 hours, you drive yourself crazy wondering why you're still struggling with never-ending sleep disruptions. And in the back of your mind, you wonder why your friends, who are daily cannabis users, boast about getting the best quality sleep nearly every night. I get it. Finding restful sleep can be feeling like an uphill battle. And all the options you've already tried, melatonin, prescriptions, and everything in between, aren't working anymore. You're looking for a natural remedy to calm your mind and your body before bedtime and are wondering if cannabis could be the answer. Well, it could be, and it's up to you to actually give it a try. With so many varieties of cannabis and different ways to consume it, I know it can be overwhelming to decide how to use it safely and effectively. That's why in this video, I am going to review the potential benefits of cannabis for sleep and guide you through using different cannabinoids, application methods, and dosages so you can finally get those much needed Z's. Does cannabis really work? New evidence suggests that cannabis may have positive effects on sleep, allowing you to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. This supports what so many consumers have been reporting for years. Cannabis helps them sleep better, which in turn improves their quality of life. Now, the science behind this is simple. Cannabinoids from the plant activate receptors in our endocannabinoid systems that play a key role in regulating sleep. Never heard of the endocannabinoid system before? Every human body has one, and it works with the compounds produced by the cannabis plant, like CBD or THC. And while we need more clinical evidence to know exactly why, members of my Well with Cannabis community have reported that cannabis helps them with the following: improving poor sleep, enhancing overall sleep quality, decreasing the amount of time to fall asleep, extending REM sleep, improving deep sleep, minimizing sleep disturbances, providing help for restless leg syndrome, relief for chronic insomnia and sleep apnea, and managing other sleep disorders. And above all, they note that once they finally have a good night's rest, they now have the energy to work on their healthy lifestyle and improve their physical and mental well-being. They also say how amazing it is to have an effective sleep aid that genuinely works for a variety of conditions without the unwanted long-term effects associated with prescription medications such as addiction or withdrawal symptoms. Introducing cannabis into your sleep routine. Now, you might already be convinced that incorporating cannabis into your sleep routine is the solution you've been searching for. But how do you get started? So here I'm going to walk you through all of the different cannabinoids, dosages, and application methods you can try. If you're looking to improve your sleep, knowing which cannabinoids to focus on can make all the difference. CBD, CBN, and THC are a few cannabinoids that have early evidence to suggest that they might help aid in sleep either on their own or combined together. Now, it's important to note that CBD and CBN are non-intoxicating, but too much THC can cause a high depending on the dose. So to find the ideal option for you, I recommend that you test cannabinoids separately and also together. A lot of people prefer solutions with a combination of a 1-to-1 or 1-to-10 CBN to CBD or THC to CBD ratio. Keep in mind that cannabis affects everybody differently, and there are many options to try. Finding the perfect solution for better sleep, it might take some time and patience, but don't get discouraged. If the first try doesn't work for you, there are a variety of other strains and different methods of consumption to explore. With some experimentation, you'll be on your way to a more restful and rejuvenating night's sleep. Consider the strain. When it comes to selecting the right strain for better sleep, there are many options to choose from. Indica versus sativas, hybrids, each type offers different benefits and effects. Indica dominant and hybrid strains are generally considered the best option for sleep-inducing properties. Playing with strains is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but with some patience and proper research, you can find the perfect strain that suits your needs. Once you've found that strain that's right for you, you can go ahead and make your own CBN oil or CBN gummies at home. Now, keep in mind, this might take some time. There are so many different strains to experiment with, but the benefits of finding the right option for better sleep are worth the effort. Application method. How you use cannabis greatly affects how you feel and how long those effects last. That's why exploring and choosing the best methods for your needs is important. Whether you're looking to improve your sleep or manage chronic pain, there are many options to choose from edibles to topicals, smoking, and vaping. Each one of these methods will produce a different result. And so I do have guides for each one of these on my website, emilykylenutrition.com. Tinctures, edibles, topicals, smoking, vaping, cannabis oil, and flower. It is important to note that different methods, they can be combined together for longer, more targeted relief. So you can compare and contrast different methods over at the 5 best ways to use cannabis. But for example, you could combine smoking, which would provide instant relief to help you fall asleep, with an edible that might take longer to kick in that will help you stay asleep throughout the night. And with so many choices available, understanding the ins and outs of each method can help save you time and money while delivering you the relief and support you need. Experimenting with different application methods, it really is beneficial and it can help you pinpoint what works best for your body. Dose and timing. Understanding the dose and timing is essential to achieving the desired effects. But how do you know where to start? The truth is, there's no magic number when it comes to dosing cannabis. That's why it's always important to err on the side of caution, especially when working with THC. I want you to remember the golden rule: start low and go slow. Until you know your tolerance, there really is no such thing as too low of a dose or too small. You can always work your way up to higher doses. Now, if you don't know your personal tolerance, 1 to 3 milligrams of THC is a good place to start. When working with cannabinoids that won't make you high, such as CBD or CBN, 5 milligrams is a good place to start. I do have a safe dosing guide on my website. Just type in dosing in the search bar. Now, regardless of which cannabinoid you prefer, knowing the dose and keeping track of it in a cannabis journal can help you assess your symptoms and measure your progress over time. Post-cannabis sleep routine. The effects of cannabis, they speak for themselves, but you will get the best results if you set up a comfortable space promoting better sleep too. I want you to start your routine by creating a pre-bed ritual that will help you relax and unwind before bed. Ensure you're comfortable and inviting in a nice sleep environment with cozy bedding, ambient lighting, and soothing scents. For me, blackout curtains and a loud fan are essential. You can also focus on other changes that affect good sleep hygiene, such as avoiding weight gain, getting a moderate amount of exercise, maintaining a good blood pressure, taking care of health conditions, supporting your immune system, and more. Frequently asked question: how often can I use cannabis? Long-term cannabis users report using cannabis daily with an improved overall quality of sleep. How often you want or need to use cannabis is totally up to you and your unique need. Do I need to be concerned about other prescriptions I'm taking? It is important to discuss your cannabis use when taking other sleep medications with your healthcare provider. This video is not medical advice. Are there side effects? Yes, there are a few different effects associated with cannabis use. If you have taken high doses of THC and are feeling unwell, I do have a guide of what to do when you get too high. When you've decided which option is best for you, my online shop offers a range of products to experiment with to help you achieve a restful night's sleep. I offer a huge selection that includes CBD, CBN, and THC products, such as oil-based tinctures and edibles, so that you can find the best option for you. Now, my customers have told me that these products produce a variety of experiences, including relaxation, pain relief, and anxiety reduction, all of which can contribute to better overall sleeps. So when you're ready to experiment with cannabis for a better night's sleep, just visit my online shop and explore my selection to find the perfect solution for your sleep struggles. Still not sure what to try? Reach out. My knowledgeable team is always here and available to answer any questions and help you find the right product for you. Our goal is to help you say goodbye to tossing and turning and hello to sweet dreams. Conclusion. As many of my Well with Cannabis community members already know, cannabis, it can be a natural and effective solution for those struggling with sleep. Now, whether you're new or an experienced user, there are many different methods, strains, and cannabinoids to explore. From topicals and edibles to smoking and vaping, discovering the right application method is key to achieving your best rest. Additionally, it's important to note that the cannabinoids you're using in the strain you're using can affect what your experience is. By incorporating cannabis into your sleep routine, I hope you finally achieve the restful night's sleep you've been searching for. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget, you can get all of your favorite cannabis education resources and products over at EmilyKyleNutrition.com.